So in chapter 15, question 9, we talked a little bit about the hydrogenation of oils. And now in chapter 15, question 10, they're asking you to draw the product of hydrogenation of an oil. Now, they give a fancy term here. The term is a triacylglycerol. Triacylglycerol. The more familiar term for that is a triglyceride. That's what your fat cells, your adipocytes, store inside themselves. So that's basically human fat. A triglycerol has a couple parts. It's got a backbone that used to be glycerol, and then it has three fatty acids. And they connect as an ester. Oh man, look at this. Ester, carbon double bonded to oxygen, single bonded to an ether. There's one ester, carbon double bonded to oxygen, single bonded to an ether. There's two esters, carbon double bonded to oxygen, single bonded to an ether. There's three esters. This is a triester. So triglycerols are triesters formed from fatty acids and glycerol. Okay, so much for that $10 word. So they're just asking you to draw the product of this. Now the first step is just redraw the molecule. This molecule looks big and scary, but almost all of it is going to stay exactly the same. So first, redraw the molecule. I'm going to draw it really fast. There we go. Got really fast. And so in this, all the black that I drew is going to stay exactly the same. The only thing that's going to change is what's in yellow. So even though the molecule looks really scary, we know that when you hydrogenate something, you're adding hydrogen, so H2. You can only add hydrogen where you can make room, and that's where you have a double bond. So you erase the double bond, and on each of the carbons that were in the double bond, you make a new bond, and you add the hydrogens. And that is it. And that means you went from having an unsaturated triglyceride to having a saturated one. Now there are all single bonds, and so this is going to be a solid at room temperature, whereas the other one was a liquid and had less health concerns about it. But that is all there is to it. It's just that part where you had the double bond that changes. You erase the double bond, and you add a bond to hydrogen onto each of the carbons that was in the double bond.